Awakening is not fun, it is work. Awakening is not about escaping your life, your personal life. It is about facing whatever appears in your life. And this is work. Awakening is work in the sense that you have to stay vigilant. It's not about losing your power, so to speak, that you give up everything and now, wow, everything will be taken care of and I don't have to face things. So if you take awakening casual, just light and fun, then you might end up with a slap on your face, because the world is out there. On the relative level, there is a world out there. There is a personal life here. And awakening gives you a broader view. Of course, it's beautiful. They go hand in hand. You know, your awakening as the absolute awakening, by which I mean when you realize, and if you are listening to this, you might have had, even if it's just a glimpse, you realize that there is freedom here. Everything is empty. Everything is love and this awareness. And this is so freeing, because then when you still experience this body, mind, this human being, and these challenges, which are a lot, which is good as it is, it's designed like this, life is designed like this, there are challenges. So then from this broader view, from the truth of yourself, the challenges are seen also more clearly. So you have more strength, more freedom, because you know that it is just an aspect of yourself. Your personal life is an aspect. It's not you. So you are more than your pattern. You are more than your life story. And so awakening is absolute awakening. Let's call it like this. It is helping you in life to be able to face psychological patterns. So then you can say that also parallelly another awakening is going on, or we can call it like an expansion, the personal expansion, just going on and on. You realize something, you get freed of that pattern, psychological pattern, then you can deal with that situation more, and that's freeing, and it's great. And we recommend it that you work on this. For example, if you are, this is a common topic now, and it is good so, because it can be a real problem. But there are the narcissists out there. Maybe you are in a narcissistic relationship or any kind of toxic relationship, and you can learn about it. You can learn about yourself, how you react to it, what you do, what is your own programming. And the more you are aware of it, the more you are awakening in this sense as well. You will have a better life. And if you have a better life, then you will also have more space, more time, so to speak, to be silent, to give yourself into awakening, into silence, to let silence take everything. And it's beautiful. And then when you get out of that door, out of that front door, you have to know what's waiting for you out there, and not hyper-vigilantly. So you also have to learn this, especially if you experience trauma or emotional neglect in your childhood, then you are even more sensitive to whatever is out there waiting for you. So you can experience shame, social anxiety, self-abandonment, a whole emotional flashback, and you don't understand what's going on, it's good to learn about CPTSD, this complex post-traumatic disorder, for example. And as you learn about it, and as you see that this is also a learned response, then you can realize that you can unlearn it. And it's important, that's why I'm talking about this now, that awakening is also work. That please look at your patterns, look at your psychological conditionings and heal them as much as you can. Don't stress yourself because of it, but it's still important. So awakening, when this grace comes over you, or you are in a retreat, you are in bliss and everything is fine, and we want to stay in that state, but that is still a state. Your experience was true, the pointing, so that you experienced yourself as truth, as this awakened consciousness and loving awareness. But after the retreat, the experience of it will fade. You get back to work, you get back to your family, and there will be challenges. And as the challenges come, you will be triggered, or you might be triggered, and you don't know what's happening. You will get nervous again, or you will get anxiety again, and you don't know what to do. And then on top of that, now you are even sad that you lost your awakening. You think that you lost your awakening because now you are again in this familiar state. And this is again a state, a nervous state, a post-traumatic state, for example, if you had some traumas in your life. And it is very useful to know about these characteristics, about these responses in your body-mind mechanism, so that you can do the work, in the sense that you read about it, you learn about it, you listen to videos about it, like CPTSD, whatever, or narcissism and codependency, and shame, and you learn about it, and the next time when it comes, you can just realize, it is here. This is it. It's a trigger. I have been triggered. And you recognize it. And this is, as you can also feel it now, this is vigilance. This is being awake. You stay awake. Not stressfully. You can even enjoy it, like, wow, I managed to catch it now more quickly. And so on the personal level, you are awakening more, so to speak. We can, words are difficult. They can be interpreted many ways. And we can also call this, this is awakening. It's an awakening process. So the challenges in your life, they are not fun. They are work. But it's worth it. Because the gift of it, when you consciously face something, it's amazing, because then you consciously face something on the personal level, and you even more realize the depth of yourself, more deeper. There is no, as my teacher said, Gangaji, there is no end to awakening. And the challenges can be like this jumping board, if you are willing to face whatever there is, and the jumping board into silence, into yourself again. So it's awakening is not fun, it's not casual. Gangaji also said that it's not for the faint of hearts. There is no way back then. You cannot become ignorant again. You will see through things. It will be stronger how you experience life. And the more you experience these difficulties, pain, fear, whatever, anger, then the more you want to see what is in the core. Who are you really? What is this awakened, blissful presence of who you are, in which you already had a glimpse to? Otherwise you wouldn't be listening to this video, and you wouldn't be listening to this video if you hadn't experienced challenges in life. This is designed like this, so that life challenges can keep you awake, so to speak. And so you learn about yourself, you learn about your psychological traits, you can learn about your character type in the Enneagram, which we also teach, and then you can recognize what kind of characteristics, what are your tendencies, and then you can make a difference who you are and who you are not, because you can see through it that it's a program, it's a machine, and there are some which you can change, you can work on them, and it's great, and there are some which you cannot change, and it's also okay. That's a tendency, but you know, you are awake that it's not you. You are much more than your character fixation in the Enneagram. You are much more than this codependent or victim or this anxious person. You are much more than that. And so, yeah, make a comment. Let us hear what your experience is, and press the like button, and also the subscribe button, so that this teaching can go to as many places as it can. And check out our programs. Soon there will be more workshops about the Enneagram, and there are one-to-one sessions as well. If you feel like you need something like this, and we welcome you to our Sunday meetings, and check out our next videos. You can also check out now, we already have some YouTube videos on about the Enneagram types, but there will be more about that later. So thank you, and see you soon. Lots of love.